Welcome to Vanik, and we'll discuss weekly current affairs. Okay, first question is CBI, which is India's nodal agency for Interpol matters, joined in Interpol's International Child Sexual Exploitation database, making India's the which country to connect it with, right? First thing, remember CBI is the nodal agency for Interpol matters. That means if international police, if they want to investigate something in India, they will take the help of CBI, right? And this is the most important thing. And second is, the answer here is 68th. It want to, yes, making India the 68th country to join ICSE, that is International Child Sexual Exploitation. CBI has joined, so 68 is the answer, right? Next, according to United Nations report, India is projected to surpass China as the most populous country in which year? Surpass to China in 2023. By 2023, according to United Nations, India will surpass China regarding as the world's most populous country, that will have a population of around 1.4 billion, right? Next, who has owned, and another thing is when we will get 5G. 5G will be introduced in India by 2023 July as per our Ashwini Vaishnav, Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav. This will 5G will be introduced in India by 2023, right? Our Venus mission by India, that will be launched by 2024. Remember, by 2024 mission Venus will be launched by India, right? Okay. What are the Venus mission of NASA? That is Veritas mission or Da Vinci. Veritas mission or mission Da Vinci. These are the mission of NASA into Venus, right? This is that is by NASA, right? NASA mission to Venus is mission Da Vinci and Veritas mission. Okay. Next, who has won Miss Universe Divine title at the finals and held at Yusu City, South Korea? Miss Universe Divine title is given to Pallavi Singh, right? Pallavi Singh will get has won Miss Universe Divine title, Pallavi Singh. And also, who has got Miss India Worldwide? Miss India Worldwide is Miss India Worldwide. Who has got the award of Miss India Worldwide? It is Khushi Patel. Miss India Worldwide, Khushi Patel, right? And Mrs. Universe Divine title is given to Pallavi Singh. Next question. Okay. What is the name of newest airline of India which has received the Air Operator Certificate, AOC, Air Operator Certificate from Aviation Regulator, DCGA. DCGA means Director General of Civil Aviation. DCGA. It permits a particular airline and gives Air Operator Certificate. That means they can fly their aircrafts. So which airline? This is Akasa AIR. Akasa AIR has got Air Operator Certificate from DCGA, that is Director General of Civil Aviation. Akasa AIR has got Air Operator Certificate, right? Who is the MD of Air India? Campbell Wilson. Air India MD Campbell Wilson is the MD of Air India. Campbell Wilson, it was also in news. Campbell Wilson is the Air of Air India, is the MD of Air India. Next, when is the International Malala Day is celebrated? International Malala Day is celebrated in July 12, right? July 12 is celebrated as International Malala Day. Why? Because Malala is an activist. Malala is an activist in he was in activist in Pakistan. She was advocating for women education, right? And he has also got fired by telling him shot by Taliban. That's why she has got Nobel Prize. And in July 12 it is celebrated by United Nations. July 12 is celebrated as International Malala Day. Just a second. Okay, next. India's fast elevated urban expressway is known as fast elevated urban expressway. Means urban expressway that will be in overbridge, right? It's expressway that is in overbridge. This is fast elevated urban expressway is Dwarka Expressway. Remember Dwarka Expressway, this is not in Gujarat, this is in Delhi. Dwarka Expressway, it is in Delhi, right? Dwarka Expressway, it is a fast elevated urban expressway, that is Dwarka Expressway. So International Malala Day to July 12, and the Dwarka Expressway, it is the fast elevated urban expressway, and ASO AIR has got air operator certificate. Next. The fast James Webb Telescope images revealed which of the following? James Webb Telescope, recently it is in news, right? Most important news. James Webb Telescope revealed which of the following? It is revealed the earliest galaxies, right? The various, it has taken the picture of many parts of the universe, and earliest galaxies are the pictures are taken by James Webb Telescope. It is an infrared telescope. Remember, it is an infrared telescope. James Webb Telescope is an infrared telescope, right? Infrared telescope, that is why it is able to take a picture of such galaxies. And the earlier telescope which was observing such type of space objects was Hubble Space Telescope, right? So it is the upgraded version, you can say, rather than Hubble Space Telescope. Now it is infrared telescope. Okay. Now which of the following being built as India's fast carbon neutral airport? India's fast carbon neutral airport is Leh Airport. Leh Airport is the India's fast carbon neutral airport. Remember, if there is no option of Leh Airport and there is Delhi Airport, that is Indira Gandhi Airport, Delhi, then you must click Delhi Airport, right? But if there is option of Leh Airport, then because Delhi Airport is also governed by hydro and it is also governed by solar power, right? That's why it is also in news. So it is Leh Airport. Why Ladakh was in the news? Because of Pangong Tso Lake, right? Why Pangong Tso Lake is news? It is the disputed territory between India and China. Remember, Pangong Tso Lake is the disputed territory between India and China. Around 75% lies with China and 25% lies with India. That is Pangong Tso Lake, right? And why Jammu and Kashmir was in news? Because of John Nigrani portal. John Nigrani portal, it is a portal of grievance redressal mechanism of portal of Jammu and Kashmir, John Nigrani. There is also Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir. Pali village is the fast carbon neutral panchayat. Fast carbon neutral panchayat is Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir. That is also in news. Pali village was also in news because it is a fast carbon neutral panchayat of India. That is Pali village of Jammu and Kashmir, right? Who has conferred Japan Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star? Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star. Who has conferred? Japan order, right? This is a award by Japan. That is Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star award. That is here answer is Narayanan Kumar, right? Narayanan Kumar has awarded as the Order of the Rising Sun. Narayanan Kumar, Order of the Rising Sun, Gold and Silver Star award. This is Narayanan Kumar. Yes, I am observing the comments, so you may comment here. Okay, Avila Subrat or your yes, Rohan is continuously commenting. Okay, so next, Narayanan Kumar, who has got CBE award? Who has got MBE award of 5K? MBE award has got Guruswami Krishnamurti. MBE award has got Guru MBE award is who has got MBE award of United Kingdom, that is Guru Swami Krishnamurti. Next there is also Whiteley Gold Award. Whiteley Gold Award is got by Charudatta Misra. Whiteley Gold Award. Whiteley Gold Award. Whiteley Gold Award. Who has got it? Charudatta Misra. He has got it second time for conservation of snow leopard, right? For conservation of snow leopard, Whiteley Gold Award is got by Charudatta Misra. And MBE Award, it is of UK, right? MBE Award, it is of UK. It is got by Guru Swami Krishnamurti. There is also an award, that is your World Food Prize Award. Who has got World Food Prize? World Food Prize, Cynthia Rosenwick. Cynthia Rosenwick has got, Cynthia Rosenwick has got World Food Prize. Cynthia Rosenwick has got World Food Prize. She is an NASA scientist, right? Who has got the Lata Dinnath Mangeshkar Award. Lata Dinnath Mangeshkar Award is got by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right? Prime Minister Narendra Modi has got Lata Dinnath Mangeshkar Award. So this Japan Order of the Rising Sun Gold and Silver Star Award, it is got by Narayanan Kumar. Narayanan Kumar has got that award. Narayanan Kumar. Next, retail inflation based on the consumer price index is to what in June? What is the retail inflation? We have two types of inflation. Inflation means rising of prices. We can say one is rising of prices, that we can also call as inflation. Another is if the value of money is declining, that is also under inflation. That means same thing. We can say, for example, earlier you are taking the same biscuit with 10 rupees. Now you are taking the same biscuit with 15 rupees. That means value of money is declined. That is what we call as inflation. There is two types of inflation. One is WPI, second is CPI. That is wholesale price index, and second is the consumer price index, right? Remember, wholesale price index is only applicable for goods, but CPI, that is consumer price index, it is both applicable for goods and services. CPI both applicable for goods and services. WPI only applicable for goods. So CPI inflation. CPI inflation, it is 7.1%, 7.01% in June. It is CPI inflation is 7.01% in June, right? The job of controlling this inflation is of RBI. RBI always control this inflation by Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, that is called as Monetary Policy Committee. It has 6 members, including the RBI governor. They vote, and their primary job is to keep the inflation within 4 to 5%, right? Because that is the healthy for economy. Okay, what is CRR? What is the present rate of CRR? That is cash reserve ratio. Cash reserve ratio, the present rate of cash reserve ratio. Cash reserve ratio is the amount of money which bank keeps with RBI only in the form of cash. CRR is kept only in form of cash. It is the amount which bank keeps with RBI. That is CRR, right? CRR, just a second. Okay. Just a second. Okay, so it is CRR is cash reserve ratio. It is kept in only cash by the banks with RBI, and its present rate is 4%, 4.5%, right? CRR is the present rate is 4.5%. And SLR, second is SLR. SLR is statutory liquidity ratio. Statutory liquidity ratio, banks keep with it, right? But that is subject to verification by RBI. That is, it is kept in both cash. You may keep in cash, or you may keep it in gold or government securities, and it is 18%, right? So 18% of total asset of bank, it need to be kept. A bank cannot lend all these things, right? So in total 18 plus 4.5, this is 22.5% of the total asset of the bank are not subjected to lend by a particular bank, right? Because bank run may happen at any time. So this is 18%. So SLR is 18% and CRR is 4.5%. Okay, who has launched Quit Tobacco Off? Quit Tobacco Off. Quit tobacco off. It was launched by WHO, right? WHO, World Health Organization. It has launched quit tobacco off, right? Because tobacco is causing a death of around 10 lakh people are dying in India because of consuming tobacco every year. That is why WHO has launched the quit tobacco off, right? Okay. Param Pravega. Param Pravega. What is Param Pravega? It is a supercomputer. Remember, Param Pravega. It is a supercomputer, right? Param Pravega. It is supercomputer. It is IISc Bangalore has developed it. IISc Bangalore. It is developed in IISc Bangalore. Param Pravega, right? It's supercomputer. Anywhere you see Param means that is a one type of supercomputer, right? Okay. Next. What is India's rank in the WEF Gender Gap Index? WEF World Economic Forum Gender Gap Index. The rank is here. It is rank is 135, right? Rank is 135 out of 146 countries. 135 out of 146 countries. World Economic Forum Gender Gap Index. This Gender Gap Index is based on 4 parameters. 4 parameters based on one is political participation. One is political participation. Right, we have very few. Political participation is not sound. Hardly 15% of our MPs, 15% of our MPs are women. So there is a gap. There is also it's another indicator is economy indicator. Economy indicators the labor force participation ratio. That means hardly less than 25% of women are doing a salaried job. So economic participation is also less. Then another is educational attainment. There is a literacy of around 10% gap between men and women. There is also health. Women health is also in poor condition. This is because hardly there is around 50% or 60% of around 60% of Indian women are suffering from anemia, that is bloodlessness, right? So because all of these reasons, WEF Gender Gap Index, it is 135, right? There is also Press Freedom Index. Now India Press Freedom Index is 150, right? That is launched by Reporters Without Borders. Reporters Without Borders rank. Reporters Without Borders. Press Freedom Index is 150. Without Borders. Press Freedom Index is 150, right? 150 Press Freedom Index. Reporters Without Borders. It is RSF. So Reporters Sans Frontiers. The short form is RSF. It has not Press Freedom Index, that which rank is 150. So rank of India in WEF Gender Gap Index is 135, and in Press Freedom Index it is 150. Name the Indian city and the state which have been named in the Time magazine list of world's 50 greatest places of 2022. 50 greatest places of 2022. It is Jaipur, Kerala, Kolkata, Gujarat, or Dehradun, Himachal Pradesh, or Ahmedabad, Kerala. Answer is Ahmedabad, Kerala, right? Ahmedabad, Kerala is it is selected as world's 50 greatest places by Time magazine's list of 50 world greatest places. This is Kerala and Ahmedabad, right? Why Kerala was in news? Kerala was in news because of Sea Space Portal. Sea Space Portal is a OTT platform that is launched by Kerala government. OTT platform, over the top platform that is launched by Kerala government for promotion of its culture, right? And there is also Soily app developed by Kerala government. Soily app is developed by Kerala government to counter lifestyle diseases. There is also a project of Cosmos Malabaricus Soily app for counter lifestyle diseases, means diabetes, blood pressure, all these diseases. Then there is Cosmos Malabaricus. It is also a project of Kerala government. Cosmos Malabaricus, it is a project with by Kerala government with Netherlands to study the Dutch archives, because Dutch when came to India they have certain documents they both will study, right? Why next? Why Kerala government? This is what is Shrestha G project? Shrestha G project. It is development of health infrastructure. Shrestha G project. It is development of health infrastructure in Gujarat. Shrestha G project, development of health infrastructure in Gujarat by World Bank. There is a burning grassland. Where is burning grassland? Burning grassland. Burning grassland is also in Gujarat. It was in news. Burning grassland. It is the largest grassland of. Burning grassland is the largest grassland of Asia, right? That is in Ran of Kutch. In Ran of Kutch region, there is also Gir forest, Gir National Forest, where Asiatic lion is famous for. Asiatic lion is famous in Burning grassland, right? Burning grassland, that is in Gujarat. Okay. Next. Why? Yes, there is the Hathi tribe in Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh was in news for Hathi tribe. Hathi tribe, they reside in Himachal Pradesh. That was in news. Hathi tribe. Why? Because Hathi tribes are demanding that they will be given the status of fifth schedule area. Fifth schedule of the constitution, it talks about the tribal areas that will be governed by under the supervision of president. Tribal area, fifth schedule area. We have two types of area of tribals. One is fifth schedule area, another is sixth schedule area. Sixth schedule, which we call as mini constitution. Sixth schedule, which grant for autonomous district council in the northeast. Autonomous district council. That means in those autonomous district councils, tribals will govern themselves according to their customary laws. Right. So this Hathi tribe, they belongs to Himachal Pradesh, and they are demanding to be declared as their area to be declared as fifth schedule area. Right. Okay. Then which state government has launched Earn with Learn? Earn with Learn as a part of Vidyalaya Chalo Abhijan. Earn with Learn as a part of Vidyalaya Chalo Abhijan to bring back the school dropout students. To bring, that is, this is by Tripura government. Tripura government has launched Earn with Learn as the part of Vidyalaya Chalo Abhijan. They will be given a certain amount of money to those people, especially Donganawadi workers. They will be given a certain amount of money so that they will bring back the school dropouts. Dropouts means those who have left the school. Suppose a particular student has got failed in 7th class or 8th class, he left the school after that time. That is school dropouts. So Earn with Learn, it is launched by Tripura government, right? A similar scheme, especially not actually quite similar, but education scheme was launched by Inum Ijuthum. That is that Tamil Nadu government has launched Inum Ijuthum scheme, right? Inum Ijuthum scheme, it was launched by Tamil Nadu government for to bridge the COVID learning gap, right? Because during COVID, many students have forgotten the basic numeracy, reading and writing. That's why Inum Ijuthum scheme is launched by Tamil Nadu government, right? Tripura government was also in news. Why? Because it was news regarding Manik Saha. Manik Saha become the new CM of recently has become the CM of Tripura. Manik Saha. That is why Tripura was in news. Right. There is the Aptani tribes that in Arunachal Pradesh that were demanding GI tag, geographical indication tag. Aptani tribe. It was a tribe of Arunachal Pradesh, right? Arunachal Pradesh. Aptani tribe. They are demanding GI tag for their Aptani textiles. There is something called as Bhalia wheat of Gujarat. Bhalia wheat has got GI tag, geographical indication tag. Bhalia wheat has got geographical indication tag. It belongs to Gujarat, right? What is geographical indication? It will be given to this tag will be given to a natural product or manufactured product which is of high quality and belongs to a particular region. That will be given GI tag by the government, and after that the sale of the particular product or export will increase. Okay. There is also in news that government Narendra Singh Tomar, Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar, he has inaugurated honey testing laboratory he has inaugurated in Nagaland. In Nagaland, Agriculture Minister has inaugurated a honey testing laboratory in Nagaland. This was also in news. Honey testing laboratory in Nagaland. Okay. Next. Which of the state has become the first state in the country to initiate the process of implementing center's new education policy, right? Center's new education policy at preschool level. Actually, it is implementing at preschool level. Preschool level, it is implementing new education policy. Which government is the first state in the country? It is the Uttarakhand government. Uttarakhand government, it is implementing the center's new education policy, right? Uttarakhand government is implementing center's new education policy. Okay. And okay, which this new education policy is based on which committee? It is based on K. Kasturirangan committee. K. Kasturirangan committee. Remember, K. Kasturirangan committee. K. Kasturirangan committee. It is a committee that talks about it is on based on which recommendation this new education policy or national education policy has brought by the government of India. K. Kasturirangan committee. Remember, there is another Kasturirangan committee based on conservation of Western Ghat. Kasturirangan committee. There is also conservation of Western Ghat. Kasturirangan committee. Kasturirangan committee is also regarding conservation of Western Ghat. There is also a Gadgil committee. Gadgil committee is also regarding Western Ghat. Gadgil committee. Gadgil committee is also regarding conservation of Western Ghat. Gadgil committee is conservation of Western Ghat. Kasturirangan committee is also conservation of Western Ghat. K. Kasturirangan is new education policy, and also there is another committee, Bnc Krishna Committee. Very important, most important, Bnc Krishna Committee. What is Bnc Krishna Committee? It is data protection, right? Bnc Krishna Committee, it talks about data protection, right? Based on which data protection bill is coming, right? It is not passed by the parliament. That is Bnc Krishna Committee, data protection, right? It is based on data protection bill, Bnc Krishna Committee. And Tendulkar Committee is regarding poverty estimation. Rangarajan Committee, poverty estimation. Alag Committee, poverty estimation, right? Rangarajan Committee, Tendulkar Committee, Alag Committee, Lakhadwala Committee, these are regarding poverty estimation, right? Remember. Okay. I am just writing Rangarajan Committee. Rangarajan Committee is regarding poverty estimation. Tendulkar Committee is also regarding poverty estimation. Alag Committee is also regarding poverty estimation. That means poverty estimation means how much if a person is earning. For example, they will say, for example, if a person is earning less than $1, right? According to United Nations, if a particular person is earning less than $1, then he can consider as a poor person. So Alag Committee or Lakhadwala Committee, these are poverty estimation, right? So for example, a person is earning less than 40 rupees in rural areas, then he can be considered as poor. This is poverty estimation, right? Who is poor, that is determination that they will determine. Okay. Next. So first state in the country to initiate process of implementing new education policy is Uttarakhand, and the Earn with Learn as Vidyalaya Chalo Abhijan, it is Tripura, and named Indian city with have been Time magazine world's greatest places is Ahmedabad and Kerala, and World Gender of Index, World Economic Forum Gender of Index rank is 135. Okay. Next question. The Delhi government has joined with which other organization create employment opportunities for students of Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University, DSE. See, United Nations, there is no particular organization like United Nations. United Nations has so many branches. For example, it may be UNSC, it may be United Nations General Assembly, right? Even Secretariat. So this option can never be right. ISO standardization organization, there is no relationship with creating employment. International Labour Organization, it talks about labor rights. It's not about employment. Here UNICEF, it talks about, because it career counsels the children's. It is about, this program is regarding career counseling to the children. That's why it is launched by Delhi government and UNICEF. Next. Which Indian cricketer has become the fastest Indian to take 150 wickets in one-day international ODIs? 150 wickets. 150 wickets, who will take? Who has taken? It is Mohammad Sami. Mohammad Sami has taken 150 wickets, right? Mohammad Sami has taken 150 wickets in one-day internationals. Who among the recently become the first captain in creating history to win 13 consecutive T20s? Creating history to that is 13 consecutive T20s. That is Rohit Sharma, right? Rohit Sharma has got 13 consecutive T20s. Okay, D is the answer. So 150 wickets in one day ODIs, it is Mohammad Sami. 13 consecutive T20s, Rohit Sharma, and Delhi government has signed for entrepreneurship university, Delhi Skill and Entrepreneurship University with UNICEF, signed agreement with UNICEF. Okay. Which country is not a part of I2U2 grouping? I2U2 grouping. I2U2 grouping, it is, see, I2 is India and Israel. India and Israel, I2. U2 means UAE and US. UAE and US. This is I2, U2. This is a organization, informal organization created by this group of the students, right? So, sorry, group of the countries, like your Quad, that is quadrilateral group, that is India, Japan, Australia, and India, Japan, Australia, and United States. Quad group. Similarly, they have started I2U2 group in West Asia, that is with India, Israel, UAE, and US to develop West Asia peace process, right? Because there is a huge conflict between Israel and the Arabian countries since 1960s. Okay. Next. Yes, another thing is, see, in Quad there is Solomon Island was also in news. What is Solomon Island? Solomon Island is a group of 900 islands in your Indo-Pacific region. In the Indo-Pacific region, that is just above Australia. Just on the upper side of Australia, there is 900 islands that are called as Solomon Islands, and China has signed agreement with this Solomon Island. China has signed agreement with these Solomon Islands. That's why that they are in news. So Solomon Islands, that right. Next, that is in Indo-Pacific region. Which state union cabinet has approved setting of Gati Shakti University? Yes, Gati Shakti University. Gati Shakti University, which state? So here answer is B. Italy is not in the I2U2 group. Gati Shakti University, it is in Gujarat, right? Gati Shakti University is going to establish in Gujarat, right? Gati Shakti University. Why Rajasthan was in news? It is because of Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Mantri Bal Gopal Yojana. Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana. What is the provisions of Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana? The objective is to provide milk twice a week. The objective is to provide milk twice a week to school children belongs to class 1 to class 8. That is Mukhyamantri Bal Gopal Yojana in Rajasthan government. Rajasthan government was also in news because of Ramgarh Besdari National Park. Ramgarh Besdari Tiger Reserve, that is the 52nd Tiger Reserve, recently declared Tiger Reserve, that is Ramgarh Besdari National Park, right? Rajasthan also in news because of that. After that, yes, why Nanjarayan tank? There is Nanjarayan tank in Tamil Nadu. In Tamil Nadu there is Nanjarayan tank. That is the Nanjarayan tank in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu government has started it has declared Nanjarayan tank as the 17th bird sanctuary of India. Nanjarayan tank. What is the floating solar park? Largest floating solar park of India. Largest floating solar park of India, that is in Telangana government, right? It is in Telangana. Ramagundam, Telangana. Ramagundam, Telangana has it is largest floating solar park is there in Ramagundam, Telangana. Right. Next. So Gati Shakti University, it will be in Gujarat. Gati Shakti University, it will be in Gujarat, and I2, it is Italy, is not the part of I2. Telecom operator Bharti Airtel has allotted 7.1 crore equity shares to which company for 734 apiece? It is Google, right? Bharti Airtel has signed 7.1 equity shares with Google. Then trade deficit has surged to a record in what? In which month of June, right? Trade deficit, it has a record of 26 billion. US dollar 26.1 billion trade deficit. Trade deficit means our total export minus total import. That is called as trade deficit, right? For example, if we are in trade deficit with China, but we are in trade surplus with USA, that means we are exporting more to USA and importing less from USA. Whereas in case of China, we are importing more from China but exporting less to China, right? That's why we are in trade surplus with USA and trade deficit with China, right? Regarding this, there is also a news regarding depreciation. Rupee is getting weakened. It is almost getting 80 rupees, right, for a dollar. Rupee, that is called as depreciation, right? Depreciation. What do you mean by depreciation? Depreciation when rupee becomes weak. Remember, depreciation is when rupee becomes weak. Rupee becomes weak means the price of rupee is declined. That means suppose earlier $1 equal to 70 rupees. Now it is $1 is equal to 80 rupees. So rupee has got 80 rupees. Now rupee has weakened, right? Remember, that is called as depreciation. The depreciation means when it is a free floating regime. That means it is not controlled by the government. What is whether rupee is weak or not? It is not controlled by the government. That's why this process is called as depreciation. When it will be controlled, that will be called as devaluation. Remember, devaluation. Devaluation means when government controls it. For example, if government will decide that I will keep the exchange rate at 75 per dollar, then that is devaluation. China is doing devaluation. Where it is free floating, it is not decided by the government. It is called as depreciation. That's the difference between depreciation and devaluation. Remember, when rupee becomes weak, then it is good for exports, because earlier, suppose a person is selling something or exporting something, he is getting $1. Earlier he was exchanging with RBI and he was getting 70 rupees. Now the same person, when it will give $1 to RBI, it will get 80 rupees, right? So it is good for exports, but it is not good for imports. When rupee becomes weak, it is bad for imports. So trade deficit is 26 billion, and telecom operator Bharti Airtel has signed agreement with Google, and which Gujarat has started Gati Shakti University. I2 group, Italy is not a member. Italy is not a member, right? Next, which Indian campaign is felicitated by British Parliament? British Parliament. It is Sourav Ganguly is felicitated by British Parliament, right? Sourav Ganguly is felicitated by British Parliament. Okay. What is Pohela Boishakh? Pohela Boishakh is Pohela Boishakh. Pohela Boishakh is a festival that belongs to West Bengal. Pohela Boishakh. Bihu belongs to Assam. Bihu festival, it is related to Assam, like Nuakhai in Odisha. Bihu belongs to Assam. Pohela Boishakh belongs to West Bengal, right? Okay. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshyari has presented Mother Teresa Memorial Award. Who among the following? Priyanka Chopra, Anushka Sharma, Diya Mirza, or Kangana Ranawat? The answer is Diya Mirza. Diya Mirza has got the Mother Teresa Memorial Award. Mother Teresa Memorial Award. Who has got it? Diya Mirza has got Mother Teresa Memorial Award, right? Diya Mirza. Then Union Agriculture Minister Narendra Singh Tomar has launched the platform of platforms under which program? It is this is under ENAM, Next Agriculture Marketing. This is National Agricultural Marketing, ENAM, right? NAM is National Agricultural Marketing. So this platform of platforms, this is one that is a part of ENAM for agriculture marketing, agri marketing, right? Agri marketing. What is Kobi-Fenge? Kobi-Fenge, right? Kobi-Fenge, it is developed by Canada. Remember, Canada has developed Kobi-Fenge. Why? It is a plant-based protein vaccine. First plant-based protein vaccine is Kobi-Fenge, that is developed by Canada, right? What is Oncovax? Anocovax. Anocovax is developed by India for animals. Anocovax, right? Anocovax, it is developed by India. It is a vaccine by India for animals, right? Vaccine by India for animals. This is Anocovax, vaccine by India for animals, that is Anocovax. Okay. Next. The Japanese government announced its decision to honor former Prime Minister who dash with country's highest decoration, the collar of the Supreme Order of the Chrysanthemum posthumously. That means he is died. The highest order, it is the highest award, one of the highest award of Japan. So who will be given that? That is Shinzo Abe, because Shinzo Abe is died in a public rally recently. That's why he will be awarded the honor, right? Shinzo Abe would get this award. And who among the following was the great committee, head of the committee supported by Department of Consumer Affairs? Department of Consumer Affairs, remember, Department of Consumer Affairs in developing under Ministry of Commerce, right? Developing a framework for right to repair. What is right to repair? Framework for right to repair or a right to repair committee. It is established by Nidhi Khatri. Nidhi Khatri, he will be the head of the right to repair committee. What is right to repair committee? Right to repair means if a customer, for example, you are using a mobile, a particular parts, in case of Apple mobile, there usually there is no repair. It will take after many years it will get dysfunctional, and when you will go there to the service center, they will say take it and take a new set, right? So you don't have the right to repair. That is, they are not enforcing the right to repair. So it is a European concept and they are starting in India. That means if you are using a electronic gadgets, then if any part of that electronic gadgets is getting dysfunctional, you should have that part should be available in the market. That is the right of a consumer, right? Yes. Very good, Abhilash. Right to repair, Nidhi Khatri. It is Nidhi Khatri that is right to repair. Next, which city has been declared as the first cultural tourism capital of Shanghai Cooperation Organization? Shanghai Cooperation Organization, first cultural and tourism capital, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. That is Varanasi. Varanasi is declared as first cultural and tourism capital by Shanghai Cooperation Organization, SCO. The members of SCO, who are the members of SCO? SCO members are Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan and India, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, India, Pakistan, Russia and in China, right? These are the members of SCO, right? Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It is so Varanasi is declared the first tourism capital of Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and it is Nidhi Khatri is the right to repair committee. Right to repair committee is set up under Nidhi Khatri. Which bank has signed MOU to improve mutual cooperation between them? That is Bank of Indonesia or Bank of England, Bank of Japan or Swiss National Bank. Which bank has signed MOU to improve mutual cooperation between them? So it is obviously it is that is Bank of Indonesia. Bank of Indonesia has signed MOU with RBI to improve mutual cooperation, right? Then Indian Olympic Association IOA has announced how many member Indian contingent Commonwealth Games. How many member Indian contingent for Commonwealth Games? Commonwealth Games, it is going to happen in Birmingham. It is going to happen in Birmingham in UK. Right, UK Birmingham, and Neeraj Chopra is leading the athletes. So there will be 322 contingents. That means total 322 contingents members will go to participate in the Commonwealth Games. 322 contingents will participate in Commonwealth Games. Remember two countries, they are Gabon and Togo. Gabon and Togo, they have joined Commonwealth. Gabon and Togo. There are two African countries who have joined Commonwealth countries, right? Who have joined Commonwealth. Commonwealth means it is a organization of those countries which are once upon a time ruled by British. They are once upon a time they are the British colonies. Once upon a time they are British colonies. That is Gabon and Togo. These two countries have joined Commonwealth, right? So it will be held in Birmingham, UK. The NDA has selected the Jagdeep Dhankar as its candidate for next vice president, right? Our vice president is selected as Draupadi Murmu, belongs to Odisha, Mayurbhanj, and the NDA candidate for vice president is Jagdeep Dhankar. He is the present governor of which state of India? Tamil Nadu, Kerala, West Bengal, or Punjab? He is the present governor of West Bengal, right? Mamata Banarji chief minister, West Bengal. He is the present governor of West Bengal, right? Jagdeep Dhankar. Who is the minister of steel? Steel ministry. Steel minister is our Jyotiraditya Scindia. He has taken additional responsibility for steel ministry, Jyotiraditya Scindia. And who is the minister for minister of minority affairs? Smriti Irani has taken the responsibility for ministry of minority affairs. Smriti Irani, right? Ayush minister is your Sarvananda Sonowal. Ayush minister Sarvananda Sonowal. That is Ayurveda, Unani, Yoga, and your homeopathy and Siddha, right? These are Ayush Ministry Sarvananda Sonowal. MSI minister is Mr. Narayan Taturani, right? Agriculture minister is Narendra Singh Tomar, right? Yes. Next question. Who has been appointed as the new CEO? Who has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange? New MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange. This is Ashish Kumar Chauhan has been appointed as new CEO, new MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange. Ashish Kumar Chauhan is the CEO of National Stock Exchange. National Stock Exchange, it is especially the stock market, right? Indian stock market, right? National Stock Exchange. Next. Which city has been selected as the host city for World Athletics Championship? World Athletics Championship 2025. Which city has been selected as World Athletics Championship? It is in 2025. It is Tokyo. It is Tokyo, Japan has been selected as the host city for World Athletics Championship, right? Host city for World Athletics Championship is Tokyo 2025, right? Remember, next, okay. Who has assumed the chairman of Khadi Village and Industries Commission? Khadi Village and KVIC. Who was the chairman of KVIC, Khadi Village and Industries Commission? It is Manoj Kumar. Manoj Kumar is the chairman of Khadi Village and Industries Commission. Remember, it is a statutory body. It is constituted under an act of the Parliament in 1956. In 1956 Act, KVIC was established in 1956. In 1956, we have also there is Linguistic Commission. Right, Andhra Pradesh become the first linguistic state, linguistic division of state, and that is a State Reorganization Act. It has also come in 1956. In 1956, we have also Companies Act. Companies Act also come in 1956, and after that it is amended in 2013. Companies Act 1956. Right. So KVIC it was established in 1956. Khadi Village and Industries Commission. Its chairman is Manoj Kumar. Right. Next, Lytton Wheat was inducted into International Tennis Hall of Fame in July 2022. Heavyweight belongs to which country? Australia, UK, Russia, Serbia. Heavyweight belongs to Australia, right? Heavyweight belongs to Australia. Heavyweight tennis player, he belongs to Australia, right? Next, why Russia was in news for Kamchatka Peninsula, ICBM, Sarmat 28. Russia was in news for Sarmat 28. Sarmat 28. It is the ballistic missile. Sarmat 28 is a ballistic missile launched by Russia. Its range is 11,000 km to 18,000 km. Intercontinental ballistic missile that is launched by Russia, which is tested on Kamchatka Peninsula. Remember, Kamchatka Peninsula belongs to it belongs to Russia. Kamchatka Peninsula, it belongs to Russia, right? There is Russia-Ukraine war. So Black Sea region is in news. Black Sea, right? Black Sea region is in news. Just above Black Sea there is Ukraine. Just above Black Sea there is Ukraine. And in this side there is your Crimean Peninsula, which is annexed by Russia in 2014. Crimean Peninsula. Right, here Georgia. Here it is just below there is Turkey. Turkey has become Turkey. The new name of Turkey is Turkey because of its cultural demands to signify the culture of Turkey. So it is Georgia, just right side of Black Sea. This map is important because they can ask geography from this region, as this region is the most important region in current affairs. Then Black Sea, there is your Bulgaria, there is Romania here. Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova. These are the countries around Black Sea. Remember, here there is a Bosphorus Strait. And Dardanelles Strait also. Bosphorus Strait and Dardanelles Strait. They are near Black Sea. Bosphorus Strait and Dardanelles Strait. There is Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea. Two sea. Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea that connects the Black Sea with Mediterranean Sea. Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea. And just above it there is Sea of Azov. So Sea of Azov, Sea of Azov, Sea of Marmara and Sea of Marmara and Aegean Sea. They link Black Sea with Mediterranean Sea. There is Dardanelles Strait and Bosphorus Strait. And the surrounding countries are Ukraine, then Black Sea are Ukraine, then Russia, then Georgia, then Turkey, then Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova. These are the countries around the Black Sea. Black Sea region was in news. Okay. Remember, yes, there is also news. Kuril Island. Kuril Island is the disputed region between. Remember, Kuril Island is a disputed region between Russia and Japan. This is just below the Kamchatka Peninsula. 4 number of islands that are the disputed region between Russia and Japan. Right. There is also your Djibouti or Ryan of Kutch region. Right. There are 4 countries in Ryan of Kutch. There is here it is your Somalia, Ryan of Kutch. That is the Horn. This is Horn of Africa. This is not Ryan of Kutch. This is Horn of Africa. You can see just above the Horn of Africa. There is Gulf of Aden. Here is your Gulf of Aden. It is Horn of Africa. It is Somalia. This region, this state is called as Somalia. Here is your large state, that is Ethiopia. So Somalia, Ethiopia, and here it is your Eritrea, and here is your Djibouti. Right? Djibouti. Somalia, Ethiopia, Djibouti, and Eritrea. This region are called as Horn of Africa. Right? It is just in the northeastern side of Africa. Horn of Africa. That is Eritrea, Djibouti, Somalia, and Ethiopia. Right? Falkland was also in Falkland Island. It is in your It is in Atlantic Ocean, right? Atlantic Ocean. Right? In Atlantic Ocean, there is Falkland Island. That is the disputed region between UK and Argentina. Right? UK and Argentina disputed region is Falkland Island. Right? Just in the here Argentina is here. Here it is a Falkland Island in the Atlantic Ocean. Right? Okay. Next. Australia is also in news because of Posidonia australis. Posidonia australis. Posidonia australis. What is Posidonia australis? It is the largest tree. Posidonia australis is the largest tree that is found in the west coast of Australia. Right? Posidonia australis, it is the largest tree in the west coast of Australia. Okay. Which country has become 100% Har Ghar Jal? Which state? Sorry, which district? Har Ghar Jal Yojana. Which district? This is Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. It has covered 100% cover. It has got 100% coverage under Har Ghar Jal. That means water connection, pipe water connection to every household in the Chamba district of Himachal Pradesh. Right. Next. India achieved major landmark of 200 crore COVID-19 vaccinations. India nationwide COVID-19 vaccination program was launched in January 16, 2021. Right, B. January 16, 2021, the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination program was launched. January 16, 2021. What is the rank of India? Answer is yes. January 16, 2021. India has achieved a major landmark of 200 crore vaccinations. Right. Registration are done in Co-win application. There is also Arogya Setu application, Co-win application. Right. They have launched for vaccination. Okay. Next. What is the rank of India in expert insider ranking? Expert insider ranking, how can you make friends? This expert insider ranking, rank is 36th. India's rank in expert insider ranking is 30. Ready? Okay. Sorry for the disruption. And who has launched a book? Yes. Kala is launched by Kala. It is Prabhakaitan Pandoshan, that is to develop the vernacular of India. That is vernacular of India, to promote the vernacular of India. This Kala website has been launched by Prabhakaitan Foundation. Right? Okay. In the book, a place called home. A place called home. A place called home. It is written by. It is Preeti Sinoy. This book is written by Preeti Sinoy. Place called home. Preeti Sinoy has written a place called home book. Right. Magic of Mongol Jodi book. This is written by Avinash Khemka. Magic of Mongol Jodi written by Avinash Khemka. Right, about the Chilika Mongol Jodi. Remember, Odisha has been news because of its MSME award. In MSME award, Odisha has secured rank 1. That is Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. That is MSME award. Odisha has secured rank 1. Second is your Bihar. Third is Himachal Pradesh. Second is Bihar and third is Himachal Pradesh. Sorry, third is Haryana. Third is Haryana. First is Odisha. Second is Bihar. Third is Haryana regarding MSME award. And National Food Security NFSA, National Food Security Act. It came in 2013. National Food Security Act. What is this National Food Security Act award is given also. And this NFSA award, Odisha has secured rank 1. Odisha is rank 1 in NFSA award. Second is your UP. Third is Andhra Pradesh. In NFS award, second is UP. Third is Andhra Pradesh. Odisha has secured rank 1. National Food Security Act, it came in 2013. It ensures 75% of rural population will get PDS system, that is food, that is rice, wheat and coarse grains. That will cover 75% of rural population. That is National Food Security Act. And in case of urban areas, it will cover around 50% of urban people. They will be given rice, wheat and coarse grains at the price of 3 rupees, 2 rupees and 1 rupees respectively. So at an average, 67% of population will be covered of India. At an average, 67% of population of India will be covered under National Food Security Act 2013. Right. And according to this NFSA award, Odisha has secured rank 1. Okay. Former President Jose Eduardo dos Santos has been passed away. He belongs to which country? He belongs to Angola of Turkey. He belongs to Angola, right? He belongs to Angola. He is passed away. M. Bijayan has passed away. M. Bijayan. He was a structural biologist. M. Bijayan has also passed away. He is a structural biologist. Padma Shri, he has got Padma Shri, structural biologist. Biologist. Next, for example, your from Odisha, Rajatkar, Mr. Rajatkar has also died. Rajatkar passed away. Rajatkar is a writer about Jagannath culture. He is also died. Right. Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma is also died. Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma, who was the Santur maestro, right? Pandit Shiv Kumar Sharma, he was also awarded with Padma Shri. He has also died. Our Shinzo Abe was awarded with Padma Vibhushan. Shinzo Abe was awarded with Padma Vibhushan in 2021. He also passed away. Right? The 94-year who from India win gold medal in 100-meter sprint in Finland. 100-meter sprint in Finland. It is gold medal in 100-meter sprint in Finland. Bhagwani Devi, 100-meter sprint, his age is 94-year-old. Bhagwani Devi, right? In Finland. Okay. What is the largest glass bottom bridge? Largest glass bottom bridge of world. Largest glass bottom bridge of world. It is in Vietnam. Bottom bridge of world. Bridge of world. It is in Vietnam. It is in Vietnam, right? Largest glass bottom bridge of world. It is in Vietnam. So the discussion is of today is completed. Now we will discuss some previous year, some previous month's current affairs, right? Some previous month for current affairs. Okay. What is Karpat exercise? Karpat 4 exercise. It is Karpat 4 exercise. It has started with, it has completed with Bangladesh, right? Bangladesh Karpat exercise we have done with Bangladesh this year. This Karpat exercise, it is exercise which is done by India with many countries. For the 4th edition, especially the 4th edition, which competed with Bangladesh. Then there is what is exercise Dharma Guardian. Exercise Dharma Guardian. Exercise Dharma Guardian. Dharma Guardian, this is exercise that is India has completed with Japan. India has done this exercise with Japan. exercise Dharma Guardian. Right, it was in Karnataka. Next, who is the Vice Chancellor of JNU? Shantisri Dhulipudi Pandit. Shantisri Dhulipudi Pandit. Shantisri Dhulipudi Pandit. Right, Pandit is the Vice Chancellor of JNU. Shantisri Dhulipudi Pandit is the Vice Chancellor of JNU. Right. Who is the, okay, when Chandrayaan 3 will be launched? Chandrayaan 3 is expected to launch in 2022, this year. Chandrayaan 3 will be launched in 2022 end or the first quarter of 2023. Right, Chandrayaan 3. Okay. What is INS Bhagsir? INS Ghadial. INS Ghadial, it is the submarine with which India has sent medicine to Sri Lanka. Right? INS Ghadial, medicine to Sri Lanka. Medicine to Sri Lanka, INS Ghadial. Right? INS Bhagir, it is in sea trial. INS Bhagir is in sea trial. Right? And INS Bhagsir, it is in under construction. INS Bhagsir. These are 6 submarines under Project 75. Right? Project 75 started in 1999. Project 75. 6 submarines. Right? And INS Ghadial, it has sent medicines to Sri Lanka. That is why it was in news. Okay, who is India's top trading partner? India's top trading partner is USA. Remember, top trading partner is USA. Highest amount of trade. Second is China. Third is UAE. Right? Second is China. Trading partner. Okay, India purchased maximum of its oil from, one is from Iraq. First, maximum oil from Iraq. Second is from Russia. Right? Oil import. Our oil import first is from Iraq. Second is from Russia. And third is from Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia, we import oil. Right? First is Russia. Maximum oil we import from Russia. Then maximum oil we import from Iraq. Then import from Russia. Then import from Saudi Arabia. Okay. Hosangabad of MP has been renamed as Narmadapuram. Hosangabad of MP it is renamed as Narmadapuram. Right? Narmadapuram. Hosangabad has been renamed as Narmadapuram of Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh was famous for the scheme Ladli Lakshmi 2.0. Right? Ladli Lakshmi 2.0. This is the scheme launched by Madhya Pradesh government to make girls self-dependent. Right? Nari Ko Naman scheme was launched by Himachal Pradesh. Nari Ko Naman scheme was launched by Himachal Pradesh. Remember, Nari Ko Naman scheme, it is launched by Himachal Pradesh. Nari Ko Naman, Himachal Pradesh. Right? Okay. Then Statue of Peace, it is in Statue of Peace, it is inaugurated by Amit Shah. It is inaugurated in Jammu and Kashmir. In Jammu and Kashmir, Statue of Peace has been inaugurated. Right? Statue of Equality. So where is Statue of Equality? Statue of Equality, it is in Hyderabad. Remember, Statue of Equality, it is in Hyderabad, Western Ramanuja. Statue of Equality. Ramanuja was Bhakti Saint. Equality. Right? Bhakti Saint, whose philosophy was Vedanta philosophy, Advaita philosophy, Vedanta philosophy. Ramanuja. Statue of Equality. Right? When Manyam rebellion, Alaram Sitaram Raju, Manyam rebellion or Rampa rebellion, it was in news because Prime Minister has inaugurated statue of Mr. Alari Sitaram Raju. He was the leader of Manyam rebellion. Manyam rebellion, it was in 2022. Sorry, it is in 1922. In 1922, Manyavar rebellion was there, right? Manyavar rebellion in Andhra Pradesh, or Rampa rebellion, called as Rampa rebellion. Rampa rebellion. Its leader is Alari Sitaram Raju. Rampa rebellion, Alari Sitaram Raju, right? Manyavar rebellion or Rampa rebellion, it was in 1922. Okay, who has launched Jiva program? Jiva program. Jiva program was launched by. Who has launched Jiva program? Jiva program is launched by NABARD, right? NABARD has launched Jiva program. What is the purpose? The purpose is to promote natural farming. To promote natural farming, Jiva program. Natural farming, Jiva program has launched by NABARD, right? NABARD has launched Jiva program. Who has launched M Prime? M Prime. M Prime, it is to promote entrepreneurship and innovation. M Prime was launched by, it is launched by Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog has launched M Prime. Niti Aayog has launched M Prime with in association with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation for innovation and entrepreneurship. M Prime, right? M Prime was launched by Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog has also published a report regarding about gig economy. Recently, Niti Aayog has published a report about gig economy. What is gig economy? Gig economy means it is the economy of informal sector. At presently, the part-time job, it is a part-time job having no social security scheme, no social provision, social security provision. For example, your Swiggy, Zomato, this food delivery, these are called as part-time job, and that is gig economy. This economy of this part-time job is called as gig economy, and that's the report is published by Niti Aayog. Now Niti Aayog, who is Niti Aayog CEO? Niti Aayog CEO is Parameswaram Iyer. Parameswaram Iyer. P Iyer is the Niti Aayog CEO, right? P Iyer, Parameswaram Iyer is CEO of Niti Aayog. And who is the vice chairman of Niti Aayog? Vice chairman of Niti Aayog is Suman Berry. Suman Berry is the vice chairman of Niti Aayog. Remember, Niti Aayog is an advisory body. It is not a constitutional body. It is not a statutory body. It is an advisory body, right? Niti Aayog. And all the type of indexes, any type of index within the state of India is especially published by Niti Aayog. These report indices, they are published by the Niti Aayog. Remember, and the Niti Aayog vice chairman is appointed by the Prime Minister of India. Niti Aayog vice chairman is appointed by Prime Minister of India, right? Who is the G20 Sherpa? G20 Sherpa of India. G20 Sherpa of India. It is, who is the G20 Sherpa? It is Amitabh Kant. Amitabh Kant is the G20 Sherpa of India. Amitabh Kant is the G20 Sherpa of India, right? It will represent G20 meeting. Okay. Okay, who is the chairman of UGC? Jagadish Kumar. Jagadish Kumar is the is the chairman of UGC. Is the chairman of UGC. Chairman of UGC. Right. Infosys CEO is Salil Parekh. Salil Parekh is Infosys CEO. Salil Parekh is Infosys CEO. Parekh is Infosys CEO. Salil Parekh is Infosys CEO. Right. Waste to Wealth Creation Program. Waste to Wealth Creation Program. It is launched by SIDBI. Waste to Wealth Creation. waste to wealth, wealth creation program, it is launched by SIDBI, right? It is launched by SIDBI, Small Industry Development Bank of India, that is SIDBI Bank, right? It is a bank under Ministry of MSME. SIDBI Bank has launched Wealth to West program. It is in Sundarban or West Bengal. Okay, what is One Health concept? One Health concept is launched in Bangalore. One Health program, One Health project is launched in Bangalore. Project is launched in Bangalore. Bangalore is ISRO headquarter. Remember, Bangalore is ISRO headquarter. Bangalore, Karnataka. It is also Khelo India University Games. Also, it was conducted in Bangalore. Okay, One Health project. What is One Health project? One Health means our environment, human being, and animals' health. These all three are interrelated. That means if our environment is not proper, then our health will not be proper. If the animal health surrounding us is not proper, then our health will also get affected. So this One Health, that is what is called as One Health project. So this is comprehensive project. If you want to avoid the diseases like COVID-19, which are called as zoonotic diseases, remember, they are called as zoonotic diseases. Zoonotic diseases. What do you mean by zoonotic diseases? Zoonotic diseases means those diseases which are transferred from animal to human being. Zoonotic diseases like COVID virus, like Zika virus, these are transferred of human being from animal, right? So to take care of our comprehensive health, the comprehensive approach is One Health approach. That is safeguarding the environment and also safeguarding the animal health and also safeguarding the human health. That's why India has launched Anocovax. Anocovax is the vaccine that India has launched for animals. Remember, first vaccine for animals was launched by Russia. That is One Health concept, right? Okay, India's fast navigation mobile app is launched by Assam. Navigation mobile application was launched by Assam. Assam government, CM is Hemanta Biswa Sarma. Navigation mobile app, fast navigation mobile app it is launched by Hemanta Biswa Sarma, who is the Chief Minister of Assam. Remember, so far as navigation, you have IRNSS. IRNSS, it is a satellite that is launched by India. Indigenous technology, that is for navigation. Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System, that is launched by India for navigation, right? For example, like your GPS. GPS is, we are using GPS. Similarly, after some time, we will also use this IRNSS, that is Indian Regional Navigation Satellite System. It has more accuracy, right? It has a range of 1500 km around whole India, right? 1500 km from the borders, outside the borders. So this is Indian border, then up to 1500 km it will provide the navigation for India's security, IRNSS, right? There is also a Gagan system. What is Gagan system? It is already being used. Gagan system is already being used. This is for the navigation of airlines, civil aviation sector. In civil aviation sector, now the traffic is getting increased because government has added a Udan scheme, so many Udan scheme for regional connectivity. Remember, Ude Desh Ka Aam Nagarik, Udan Desh Ka Aam Nagarik, Udan scheme. It is Udan scheme. It is for the Udan scheme. It is for civil regional connectivity, civil aviation. So to control this air traffic system, we have in a own navigation system, that is Gagan, right? GPS aided geo augmented navigation system. GPS aided geo augmented navigation system, that is Gagan system. It is India's indigenous system regarding navigation, right? Gagan system. Now IRNSS, this is to provide navigation to common man, right? Okay. Next, Cancer Day. When Cancer Day is celebrated? 4th February. 4th February is celebrated as Cancer Day. 4th February is celebrated as Cancer Day. Right? Cancer Day. 4th February is celebrated as Cancer Day. 4th February. Right? Remember, cancer it will be cured by nanotechnology. Nanotechnology, one of the most significant application of nanotechnology is Cancer Day. Nanotechnology is to cure cancer. So Cancer Day is celebrated in 4th February. Okay. World Sustainable Development Summit. Which country will want Sustainable Development Summit? Which host World Sustainable Development Summit? India. India will host World Sustainable Development Summit 2022. Development Summit 2022. India will host World Sustainable Development Summit in 2022. Remember, India is the host country. Right? Okay. Khijadia Bird Sanctuary. Khijadia Bird Sanctuary, it is in Gujarat. Khijadia Bird Sanctuary. Khijadia Bird Sanctuary. Bird Sanctuary. It is a Ramsar site, nuclear declared Ramsar site sanctuary. It is in Gujarat. Gujarat. Khijadia Bird Sanctuary. It is in Gujarat. It is a Ramsar site. Ramsar declaration. Ramsar declaration means those wetlands, or wetlands means a lake having some. It is a lake having the depth of water is very less, hardly 2 to 3 meter. Like swamp areas, there are wetlands. Wetlands are very important biodiversity areas. So this Khijadia Bird Sanctuary, it is in Gujarat. It is also declared as a Ramsar site. Ramsar site means those wetlands which are of international importance, they are declared as Ramsar site. And Khijadia Bird Sanctuary in Gujarat is declared as Ramsar site. Then Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary in Uttar Pradesh. It is 49th Ramsar site. Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary. Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary. Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary. It is in UP. It is 49th Ramsar site. It is also a Ramsar site. Newly declared Ramsar site of India. Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary and Bakhira Wildlife Sanctuary of Uttar Pradesh, and Khijadia Wildlife Sanctuary in Gujarat. Right? These are wetland. Khijadia wetland in Gujarat. These are declared Ramsar site. Ramsar wetland. Okay. Wetlands Day. World Wetlands Day, it is in 2nd February. World Wetland Day. World Wetland Day. Wetland Day, it is in 2nd February. Every year, 2nd February, we celebrate World Wetland Day. Right? World Wetland Day. Yes. World Wetland Day is 2nd February. We celebrate. Next. Moru Mahotsav. Where we celebrate Moru Mahotsav? Moru Mahotsav is celebrated in Rajasthan. Mahotsav is celebrated in Rajasthan. Moru Mahotsav, Moru means desert, right? Moru Mahotsav is celebrated in Rajasthan. Okay, Hilal-e-Pakistan Award. Who has been conferred as Hilal-e-Pakistan Award? It is given to Hilal-e-Pakistan. It is the one of the topmost honor of Pakistan. It is given to Bill Gates. Hilal-e-Pakistan Award is given to Bill Gates for his contribution regarding polio. Right? Bill Gates has got this award from Pakistan government for its contribution regarding polio. Hilal-e-Pakistan. Okay. So the lecture ends here. Thank you. Like this video. Yes, like this video. Like this video and share this video. Subscribe to Vanik. Subscribe to Vanik SSC. Thank you.